What is up, guys? Beancrew49 here. We are back on the Gaia community server. And it's trying times over here. If you guys are paying attention, then you probably noticed that I've lost a lot of levels. Okay, I used to be level 40, now I'm at level 9. We're back in this stupid machine. A machine I hate to be in. I hate being in here, but I gotta do it because I suffered the ultimate betrayal. Guys, I was killed by that who was closest to me. That's usually how betrayal works. You know, you never betrayed by your enemies. You expect it from your enemies. Okay? But when it's your best friend who betrays you, it stings. It hurts. Oh, it's the worst. And that's what's happened to me. I'll explain it in a second. Let me just get my levels here. I was at 40. You know how long it's going to take to get back to 40? Oh my goodness. Alright, hurry up and die. Let's go to the sword. I'm not playing around anymore. Alright, give me the green balls. I want the green balls. I'll show you guys what happened. I didn't know this could happen. This is all news to me. Oh man. Here we go. Okay, so I wasn't here when it happened, but I'll explain it how it happened over here. I was AFK, you know, AFC as the Xbox 360 goes, and I thought, you know, what I've been doing when I go AFK is I'll put myself in a hole like this. I'll go just like this, and you know, I'll go like that, and I'm perfectly safe. You know, nothing bad can happen to me, and I'm good. And then when I come back, I just, you know, I'm good to go. But for some reason, you know, I thought Gordito Burrito, he's lonely down here, you know. I'll keep him company while I'm AFC, okay? So I went down here with Gordito Burrito with my 40 levels, my full hunger bar, and I was gone for about 3 hours, and I come back, and I'm dead. And I read my death message. It says that I starved to death. And I couldn't figure out why. Why on earth would I starve to death? Didn't make any sense. Then I remembered that I was alone with Gordito Burrito, and you know what he did? You know what he did, guys? He pushed me around for 3 hours, and that counted me as me losing hunger. Oh my goodness, the ultimate betrayal. My best friend, the fastest burrito in all of Gaia, Mexico. He killed me. Betrayal. I feel hurt. I feel like, you know, there's got to be some repercussions. You know, I treat this guy so well. You know, I leave him in these holes by himself in the dark. How could he not respect me? You know, I wish I had a hole like that to live in. I wouldn't turn on my master if that was the case. Anyway, I'm getting over it, guys. I'll get back to level 40 one day. Let's take a little trip around, show you some updates on these embassies. We're getting close to it. Still no word from Ejaws. Ejaws, this is pretty much your I mean, if I don't hear from you soon, I'm going to have to make a decision. You know what I mean? And I don't want to have to make a decision without talking to you. So, Ejaws, we need to see you, buddy. Where are you? Also, Auburn Andrew, he has a long way to go. Oh, man, what is he doing here? You're not supposed to be in the embassy. Oh, look at that guy. He was dedicated, okay? So yeah, a lot of embassy work going down. Oh goodness. Solid's put a little cloud roof on his thing. I'm pretty much done with mine. I gotta go through and put some signs up, but that's about it for me. I'm not gonna show you the inside the embassies. We gotta leave it as a secret. Okay, so we're not gonna completely divulge all the info. This is where the train station is going to go. Of course, we got our train stations. We made it so that you can't leave the whole city area, right? I hope so. I think we did. Solid went around and put a lot of bushes. And so that went pretty well, right? You can't escape this place anymore. Perfect. Excellent. Okay. Now, what I want to do is show you what we've been working on recently, and in order to do that, I'm going to need a few items. Let me go back to my embassy real quick. You'll notice I kind of changed my flag, and that's because I wanted to change it. Okay, do I need to explain myself to you guys? I changed my flag up a little bit. So what I want to do... Oh, goodness gracious. Every time you're on a horse, it just freezes for a while. It's really bad, guys. I don't know why it has to freeze for a while, and then all of a sudden it teleports you somewhere else. It's bad. Why is this a thing, 4J? You're messing up. Anyway, okay, that's my flag. So that's going to come into play in a moment, okay? So let's go back to spawn area. I'll show you what we've been working on. As you can see, we've extended the road out here, right? And I've been doing a little bit of digging. I dug this out. This is going to be a way for people without privileges who just spawn into the game to get to spawn, to the spawn city that is. And as you can see, it looks pretty plain, mundane, just boring. So we're going to change all that. And we have been changing that. And that's exactly what I want to show you today. So we're going to come through here. This is always closed for some reason. Come on, Gordito, you got it. You got it. You got it, Holmes. Of course, we got the nice... this is the tunnel going towards spawn area, in case you weren't aware. And this is what we've been working... Oh, they put some flowers down. Excellent. Excellent. They've been working off... While I was AFK, they've been working on it. Alright, guys, this is what's going down. We're beautifying this tunnel. Let me ditch this burro, and I'll try to explain what's going on over here. Put him over there. Look at Gaia. Look at this. Right? Isn't it gorgeous? It's getting more gorgeous by the day, guys. More gorgeous by the day. I'm excited. Anyway, so this is what I wanted to do. We're going to have two sides. On this side of the thing, I'm going to have a lot of flowers. We're going to make it look real pretty. We're going to put it behind glass. This glass is going to extend all the way down there. And it's just going to be gorgeous, right? Isn't it beautiful? I think it's beautiful. A pumpkin, or not a pumpkin, a melon here and there. Oh, we need green carpets for these. I should have got some more green. I didn't. Oh well. We can do that off camera. But, okay, so on that side, we're going to have the natural. On this side, I have reserved some places. I don't want to be the first one, so let's go over here. I've reserved some places for us to put... Oopsies, I'm just destroying everything. To put, drumroll please, our flags. 1, 2, 3. Yes, this is a place for us to put our flags. And the reason for this is because people who are coming into the server, we want to give them some information, you know. They could walk down a boring tunnel all the way to the city, or as they're walking, they can learn a little bit about the flags of the countries that they're soon to visit. Huh? Pretty good idea, right? So that's what we're going to do here. I'm going to go, like I said, I don't want to be the first one. That's pretty narcissistic. So I'll be the second flag, okay? Whoever wants to be the second can be the second. And I'm going to put my flag here. And this is going to be sort of like giving people ideas of what they should be doing. So there's my flag. New Eden. Now I didn't bring any... What I'm going to use here is I've got 3 spaces to type it all out. Do I want to do that today? I don't know. Maybe we should. Just to give people the idea of, you know, since we did... Okay, we did episode 357? Yes, 357. And that explains my New Eden flag. So if you haven't seen episode 357 of Desolation, I highly encourage you guys to go check it out right now. Well, not right now, after this video is over. And this explains in more detail the meaning behind my flag. I don't know if that's enough space. New Eden. Okay. So the light... Oh man, this is gonna be boring for you guys. The light stands... I should really get my... what do you call it? Oh, great. It's always one short. You know what? I'm gonna do this off camera. Go watch episode 357 if you want to know the meaning behind my flag. Right? Okay? So then, we're gonna put all the more flowers and more flowers and more flowers right here, and then we're gonna put the glass behind it. It's gonna look beautiful. Hey, where'd all the flowers go? Oh man, they took all the flowers. I'm gonna go to my base then. Come on, Gordito. If you don't want to try to kill me, that is. We gotta go to my base. He's always trying to kill me, this guy. I can't trust him anymore. He's not to be trusted. Oh man, I can't believe I was betrayed. You know, Gordito Burrito Uno never betrayed me. He was fat and slow, but at least he never killed me. Can't get over it, guys. I'm hurt. I'm not physically hurt. You know, I'll get my 40 levels back. And luckily for me, Solid and Whiskrum were, I forgot to mention this, luckily for me, they were on the server at the time and saw me die and knew where my body was, so they helped me out by grabbing my stuff. So thank you, Solid and Whiskrum. I really appreciate you grabbing my stuff for me, because, you know, I was betrayed by my other best friends. So, what was I getting here? Green. Man. So yeah, I was able to acquire all my stuff still, so I still got all that. Alright, let's turn that into carpet. Oh, some trickster put a button there. Not a bad little trick, I guess. Let me get the green. We need a bunch of those, so we'll just grab a bunch. I don't want to carry all this wool with me, so let's get rid of that. What else did I say I needed? I need more flowers. I could probably stop off and get some melons, possibly. It's possible. So let's, no, we don't need melons. Let's just go. Come on. We've wasted enough time as it is. We'll get melons later. Alright, so I gotta get more big flowers, and there's only one way to be doing that. See, look at this. My goodness. It just, every time you ride a horse, every 30 seconds or so, the whole thing will just stop. And you'll be frozen in place, and then it'll be frozen for about 3 to 4 seconds, and then all of a sudden it'll transport you somewhere else. It's terrible. I don't know why there's always a problem with 4J Studios. Always. It wasn't like this before, was it? I don't recall. I mean, I didn't ride a lot of horses back in my day, so, you know, I'm not 100% sure if this is a new glitch or not. But it's new to me, and I don't like it. Just add it to the list for 4J Studios, for a list of things for them to ignore. Thanks, 4J. You're a real help. Okay, and then, which one don't I have? I don't have this one. Alright, so I've re-upped on my flowers, which is good. We're gonna need those. I'm gonna need more bone meal, though. Great. Alright, so the space in between will be filled with flowers. So let's put some flowers down. Oh boy. There we go. Now we're cooking. Just every so often, have a little flower. Okay, the space between has no flowers. Right? Let's get this going. Where are my carpets? There we go. Carpets. There we go. It's pretty. Uh-oh. Wait, no, that's not right. The space between doesn't have no flowers. Don't you remember things like that? God, so forgetful. Okay. And then, yeah, flowers here, and then green here. Flowers here, and then green there. Green there. Look at all these greens we need. Let's put them all down here. I don't like to have them exposed. I want to have them nice and... I don't know. Whatever. Stormzik suggested that we just use... Wait a second. That can't be here. No, you guys... No. Okay. No big deal. All we gotta do is move this down one. There we go. Let me use my thing here so I can get those back. We're using stone. We wanted to save on materials. So we're using the materials we got from digging out this thing to make this thing beautiful, right? Isn't that pretty clever the way we're doing it? Right? Okay, it looks good in my opinion. Alright, anyway, so what else was I doing here? I get sidetracked very quickly and easily. Alright, and then that. And then that. And then, oh, they didn't quite finish. Seems like they did not finish. They left the job midway. They're just, who can blame them? But they're more concerned with their own, you know, personal stuff than they are about opening this server. I don't blame them, you know, so to speak. But I just realized that a lot of mobs are going to get stuck in here. Passive mobs. Oopsies. That's going to be bad. Right? They should spawn in here, wouldn't they? Passive mobs. There's more lag for us. Thank you, 4J Studios. Alright. I think that's all cleared up. Let's put some more flowers down. Okay. Start it over here. Start it from the bottom. Now we here. I don't have any more pumpkins on me, but we'll do that later. We'll do it later. We'll do it live. Okay. The roses are red. Violets are blue. Gordito Burrito 2 killed me. And I'm gonna kill him too. No, I can't. It's against my nature. I can't kill the animals. The animals are my friends. Oops, I can't go there. There we go. Alright, now let's do this one. Lilac. Ooh, lilac. Very nice and purple. Is this exciting or what, guys? I know that this takes up a lot of time, and you guys are probably screaming at your TV right now, "Hey, let us in, it doesn't need to be pretty, just let us in the map," and to that I say, no. It's gotta be pretty, okay? I'm not gonna open this server up if it's not gorgeous. You know what I mean? So I'm sorry guys, you're just gonna have to wait a little bit longer. But it won't be that long because we're not wasting time, because we're waiting for people to finish their embassies, and it's taking a while. You know, some members aren't even here at all, so it's getting kind of difficult. So don't blame me. I'm doing everything I can, guys. In the meantime, during this downtime, I'm trying to make this place look pretty, at least. At least I'm doing something, you know? I could be working on my country and making my country awesome like some of the other players are doing who have finished their embassies. But I'm dedicated to opening this server up. Why do I keep putting these things in front of the flags? So I am doing pretty much community things non-stop. Not trying to like blow my own horn or toot it or whatever, but that's just what's happening, okay? Let's be real here. A lot of members are just worried about villagers. You know, I won't say names, Whiskerum, but a lot of people, all they want to do all day is improve their own country. You know, they'll work on community stuff for 10 minutes and be like, I'm gonna go get more villagers, you know? While Bean is over here just busting his butt, dying because his best friends betray him. I remember there was an empty space here. I want to cover them all up. Where did I see that empty space? Here it is. No empty space left behind. Okay? What else? I never put down... What am I missing? I'm missing one of them, right? No, I got them all. Okay, let's put down these. I love the blues. These are my favorite. Look at the blue colors. I should get some more melons. I do need more melons, and it's getting nighttime, so I think we're gonna call this an episode. It's pretty close to the nighttime when I started recording. So let's go grab Gordito Burrito Dos before he runs too far away. Hopefully he doesn't try to stomp my head in, pound it into the ground. I know he wants to. Ultimate betrayal. At least this place will look gorgeous. Look at that. We got a flag. New Eden flag, baby. Heavy on the resources, but you know what? Who cares? You don't skimp on flags, guys. That's one thing I learned. What are you doing in there? Maybe I should just kill him. Guys, put in the comment section if I should turn him into glue. I'm at the point now where... Okay, I'm gonna have to die to get him out of here. Gordito, I hate you. I'm just getting to that point where you're gonna have to be glue pretty soon. I'm sorry. I'll hire someone to kill you, and I won't think twice about it. Come on! Don't be like this! First you stomp me to death, now you want to suffocate me in a wall? This guy hates me! You know what? You're gonna spend an extra few days in that hole then. Oh my goodness, is this for real? Okay, it's just a love tap, guys. See, he doesn't mind. Alright, guess what? Guess who's going in a hole? Guess who's going... Let's go back to my usual hole, and I'll put him in that hole. You're gonna go back into your usual hole, and you're gonna stay there for days, and you're not coming out until you learn to respect your master. No, I mean, I see Gordito Burrito Dos and I as equals, but, you know, he just can't contain himself. It's 4J's fault, really. You know, if it was up to me, I'd put him on the lead and out in the open so he can, you know, see what's going on and feel the light of the sun. But 4J Studios has chosen to make it so that leads just break randomly for no reason. I mean, they have one job, and they don't do it. So I can't trust the lead because he'll just wander off and then drown himself or something. Look at this, frozen again. And then I gotta zoom. Oh, man. Anyway, let's put him back in his hole. You get down there. You think about what you did, Gordito. You know, I feed you. I ride you. I do all the things that you love. And you want to turn on me? Ultimate betrayal. Alright, guys. That's going to be not New Eden. That's going to be Gaia for today. New Eden's over there. And I want to thank you guys for watching, as always. Leave some hate comments for Gordito Burrito in the comment section. I'll be sure to relay those to him. And get ready for Gaia, because it's coming soon. Leaders, get your ish together, man. Alright, guys. Happy Minecrafting. Peace.